We can't be held responsible for all the actions that are happening out there.
So, Jacinta, let's clarify. March and March, is it a political party? Is it a movement?
March and March is a movement, not a political party, not going to be a political.
So, Africans are clapping for South Africa's Julius Malema because through him, most of the xenophobic leaders in South Africa, including JACINTA.
Members of Parliament were having an online meeting, and the leader of the economic freedom fighters, Julius Malema, was calling for the arrest of the leader of March and March, JACINTA Ngobese. I know many cult followers of JACINTA don't see anything wrong that she has done.
Since JACINTA said she would not be held accountable for anything that happened in South Africa during the protest, but this is just the result of it. South Africans seen looting foreigners' spaza shop, not just South Africans, even to the point that their police officers are busy looting drinks, stealing monies from foreign spaza shop. And JACINTA is out here telling us that she would not be held accountable for anything that has gone wrong in South Africa. Please make it make sense to me, JACINTA. Low budget winning, make it make sense to me, because these are your people. You started this movement, or whatever thing you called it. You said it's not a movement. It's not a political party, it's a movement. You started this movement, and this movement has resulted to a lot of companies, foreign businesses shut down and looted by your own March of March protesters. But I'm going to be sharing videos here for you all to watch to see how JACINTA is denying the fact that she will not be held accountable after the president of South Africa, Cyril Ramaphosa, issued a warrant of arrest to her. As you're watching, please kindly like the video, share and subscribe.
Let us be honest here. Do you think President Ramaphosa played a role in March and March movements? Or he's just realizing it now that JACINTA need to be arrested? Is the arrest overdue? Or, let's watch this.
The issue of the instigators of this violent actions that have been taken against people from other countries is a matter that is being processed. The police have informed us, and all security apparatus have informed us that they are following all that up. They are getting all the reports and evidence.
Okay.
A number of other people have been arrested. And of course, those others who were seen to be leading these processes are also people who are of interest, of direct interest to the police. And that is a process that is going to be followed up. We are obviously concerned about the actions that have been taken against many Africans in our country. And we have made it clear that those who violate the law, those who transgress the various precepts of our laws, need to be dealt with. And in a number of cases where, for instance, incidents of violence have even resulted into injury, into death, we are going to be following all that up and ensuring indeed that those who have perpetrated those acts are followed up, and there will be arrests, and there will be charges that will be preferred against those who have done so. So that is a process which the police, the prosecuting authority, is going to be following up without any doubt.
Is President
Thank you,
under
Honorable
pressure?
Speaker.
Is he under pressure? After many months, is he under pressure that some other presidents in other countries are dragging his placenta or blancos? Or do you think Mr. President contributed to all of this based on what he has been saying? Because the first week he talks about illegal immigrants, he talks about they are doing job, low payment and all of that. Do you think Mr. President contributed to much and much? He gave them the power to continue what they are doing? Is a question. Have a nice day.
We can't be held responsible for all the actions that are happening out there.
So, Jacinta, let's clarify. March and March, is it a political party? Is it a movement?
March and March is a movement, not a political party, not going to be a political party.
Okay. Is March and March against all foreign nationals?
March and March is against undocumented illegal immigrants in the country and foreigners who are carrying out documents but have attained them fraudulently so, and who are breaking the laws of the country.
Okay. Does March and March decide which race they go after or which race they choose to focus on, or is it all undocumented foreign nationals?
March and March is focused solely on putting South Africans first and making sure that anyone who's in the country legally is out of the country, and it starts with our own communities.
How do you feel about the the outliers, in the sense of there's this message that you are trying to push and trying to lead with, but obviously you can't control everyone who's identifies with the movement. There might be outliers who might take things too extreme. How do you feel about
Very
those?
good question. So it's always in our wording. That's the best that we can do, because there's other movements. I say this all the time. March and March is not the only movement that's out there. There's plenty of other civic movements who are on the ground even today, making sure that they remove illegal immigrants. We can only be held responsible for the things that we say and the things that we...
Members of Parliament were having an online meeting, and the leader of the economic freedom fighters, Julius Malema, was calling for the arrest of the leader of March and March, JACINTA Ngobese. I know many cult followers of JACINTA don't see anything wrong that she has done. They are saying that she's fighting for the country. So even if she does some crimes, they justify it. Even if she affiliates with white nationalist group, they're saying that it's okay as long as she's fighting for the country. But anyways, here's Julius Malema speaking his mind.
The level of violence perpetrated against African foreign nationals in this country over the past few months has a face. We know who the instigators and the perpetrators of this violent act are. In certain instances, we have seen perpetrators unleashing their violence against African immigrants in the presence of the police, and yet no one of these perpetrators and instigators is arrested. This gives an impression that this violence is in fact a state-sanctioned violence against African nationals. This hardens the attitude of our sisters nations in the continent, because to them and to many of us, these are not isolated actions of vigilante groups, but rather actions aided by the state. Why have the perpetrators of this violence not been arrested and prosecuted? What is even worse, the two of them came to meet with you. You should have locked them up that day when they came to meet you. Thank you.
I really hope JACINTA Ngobese's cult followers don't attack me, because I'm just stating facts. Here are the potential and existing charges she's facing. Incitement to public violence. Authorities opened a case and docket alleging that she incited unrest and hostility against undocumented foreign nationals during demonstrations. Public violence. The state linked her leadership in the March and March movement protests, such as demonstrations outside the Addington Primary School in Durban, to allegations of disruptive and unlawful public gatherings.
A number of other people have been arrested, and of course those others who were seen to be leading these processes are also people who are of interest, of direct interest to the police, and that is a process that is going to be followed up. We are obviously concerned about
but many of her cult followers are saying that she did nothing wrong, she won't get arrested, which, yeah, man, it's not looking good. At the moment, I'm even surprised she's not arrested yet. Maybe they're gathering more evidence, maybe they won't arrest her, but the president is saying that, yes, they are following up, they are working on it, some arrests will be made. I'm not sure if they are talking directly about JACINTA Ngobese. And also, Phakile Mthakathi and Ngizwe Mchunu, I don't think they'll be arrested at the moment, but they are looking directly at March and March leader, JACINTA Ngobese. So, yeah, man, it's not looking really good. I'm just wondering what many of her cult leaders are planning to do when she gets arrested, because maybe that's what the government is scared of at the moment. Maybe they are hoping that her popularity to die down, she doesn't have many people that are following her, so they can resume with the arrest. Because if many people in the country love her and follow her that much, it won't be easy to just arrest her.
the actions that have been taken against many Africans in our country. And we have made it clear that those who violate the law, those who transgress the various precepts of our laws, need to be dealt with. And in a number of cases where, for instance, incidents of violence have even resulted into injury.
You know, when the public loves you, when the community absolutely loves you, it's not really that easy for the government to arrest you, because they are not looking for another unrest. Because there are some figures that are very strong, they have a very strong cult following, just like JACINTA, because you cannot argue with people about JACINTA Ngobese. At this point, you're just wasting your time. Even if you were to point out something wrong that she did, they try to find a way around it. Even with the whole situation with AfriForum, they're saying that, no, this is a chess move. You know, she knows what she's doing. She's very smart. She's a genius. JACINTA Ngobese for president. So, yeah, you cannot reason with such people because they are inside the party. Like, you cannot talk to them. That's why I'm saying that they are cult followers, because if a person, you cannot reason with them and show them that their leader is doing something wrong, they're in a cult. It's just that they don't know it yet.
We are going to be following all that up and ensuring indeed that those who have perpetrated those acts are followed up, and there will be arrests, and there will be charges that will be preferred against those who have done so. So that is a process which the police, the prosecuting authority is.
Hey, Wena, you will be held accountable for everything that's happened in that country, South Africa. You will be held responsible. I know Cupcake is just doing all these things for the media, but your days are numbered to stay permanently in prison. A lot of cases will be filed against you, because if all African leaders know something, just like the way Ghana has petitioned South Africa, let all African leaders petition those people for causing more damage, harm to their citizens. Because I don't know why JACINTA will be trying to remove herself from the equation like she did nothing. She's not holding herself accountable. That is what South Africans are known for. They don't hold themselves accountable. They will look for a way to blame it on someone else. I want to know your thoughts in the comment section about this particular video I just shared. Please, as you're watching, kindly like the video, share and subscribe.